Hello, viewers out there. Welcome to another lovely episode of Trending Realities with OC. I'm your usual host, Arimet Osiklu, and today I'm going to be giving you something different, something you've never seen, something you would love to see. So sit back, relax. When I come back, I'll introduce you to my guest. You're welcome. Welcome. I have a very important personality right here with me. He is no other than Mr. Akeem Oladimeji. He's a business entrepreneur. He's into sport business, entertainment, general merchandise, what have you. He's a young man, so maybe we'll have a lot to talk about, okay? So, Mr. Akeem, you're welcome.
Thank you, Mr. Osi.
Sorry for the way I started because you have so many things attached to your name. So I was trying to find the perfect thing to use, you know. So, Mr. Akeem,
yeah,
I've been planning on, having you on this show because I know you really have a lot that you'll be giving out for us today. So I don't want to take so much of your time. Yeah. I'll go straight to my question. Like,
yeah,
you're a young man,
sure,
right, with so many dreams.
Sure.
So how did you come about combining all this in one personality?
My name is Akeem Oladimeji, popularly called AK360. I'm into sport business under the umbrella of 360 Spontainment Limited, which deals with sports and entertainment. Also, I have a beach bar at Oladimeji Private Beach, which was the first beach bar on that beach, and we're still running till dates, still doing very well in the business. Also, I'm into distribution of liquors at wholesales and retail somewhere on the island, and basically combining the whole business together isn't easy, but I've been able to manage myself through the whole business with the grace of God, and also with the support of my workers, particularly because as a businessman you can't do it all alone. You need the right people around you,
and that's alone your wall. You need the right people. It just pop up something that I'm thinking about, like what step, at least you have some steps that you have in place, right?
Yeah.
The steps that you have in place for the growth of this your business.
From the onstart, every business starts from small.
Of course.
So, but to God be the glory, the level or the stage the business is, both the sport business, both the entertainment business, the beach bar business and all that, the level it is now is not what it was when we started. And as a businessman, you need to work with the common trend of what is going on. Like I say, do tell people that if you don't work with the, how will I put it, with the current
just say current trend.
Yes, that can help you push your business, then you're ready to fall out of business. You understand? A typical example is majorly now everybody is like doing the online. To promote your business now, you have to online, that's just the basic truth now.
I would like to take my time to look into the sports aspect of your business.
Yes.
Like, how long have you been in this sport business, and what exactly led you into the sport business?
I would say it all started like play. I was once I played football.
Okay.
To a certain level, and I have passion for it, serious passion, and it all started like then in like 4 or 5 years ago. I was still playing like kind of a semi. I have to go to my business, I have to play. So I now brought some of my friends and colleagues that we were playing together. That was how we formed a team, and I'll be playing, I'll stand as the coach, then I don't have a coach. I'll stand as a coach, I'll play coach player, just like a kind of fun thing, but before you know it, it turns to something serious. Something serious.
Hello viewers out there, we're just gearing up, okay? This is a warm-up time. So we'll be going on a short break, and immediately we'll come back. We'll be hearing more from Mr. Akeem himself, okay? So don't go nowhere.
My view on entrepreneurship, I think, is someone owning your own business, in something in your most likely your choosing profession, something you know how to do, you enjoy doing, to create job and employment for yourself and others.
Is you one being on his or her own, doing his or her own thing. In order to take care of him or herself without the support of any something like maybe working for somebody or expecting salary at the end of the month. So for you to be an entrepreneur, it's something you be on your own and work for yourself, and you have to be serious about it and working for yourself.
My own view of entrepreneurship, I think entrepreneurship as personal business. As in, you don't want to work under someone, you want to be personally on your own. You don't need any type of leadership. You want to be a leader of your own. You want to control your own business, make your own money, not being paid salary. You want to be sure of your own work, not being sacked by a boss. I think entrepreneurship as creating your own work, your own way of making money.
To me, the entrepreneurship is all about you getting skills and being empowered, and actually also getting, as in you, I don't know, sorry, I really forgot.
Once again, welcome back. I'm still here. Mr. Akeem is still with me. He's still training realities with OC. So I'm going to be hitting him with more of my questions because I know there's a lot more I expect to drill out of him today. Okay. So Mr. Akeem, this is a vital question for me.
Yeah.
So I pray that when I come across an entrepreneur, I'm going to ask this question. So I will throw the question to you.
Yeah.
What exactly does it take to be a successful entrepreneur?
I would just say one word: dedication. Dedication. Whatever you're doing, whichever business you're doing, or whatever thing you're doing, to be successful in it, you have to be fully dedicated in it. Because with dedication, you will be able to know, will I say the right or the wrongs, the success and the failure in the business. In every business, there is always a staggering point.
Of course.
You understand? But when you have total dedication in what you're doing, during that staggering point, you won't have any point or any reason to want to pull back. And for you to be successful in that business, definitely we all know the grace of God, but sometimes I tell people God always do his own, but you as the woman being, you must do your own part. And your own part is being putting all your energy, all your mind, all everything you got in that particular business, and to make sure that that business strive hard and be a success in the end.
Wow. Because you are pushing me to a very funny but a real question.
Yeah.
Like, with all what you said, how possible can someone handle failure?
Like I do say, or like a quote I come across, that in every losing or in every failure there is a lesson. So whatever lesson you get in every failure or anything you do that didn't get to happen the way you want, you should be able to pick from that failure and make sure it doesn't repeat itself. The only way to handle failure is never to stop. Never stop what you're doing. Even though you're failing, keep learning from the failure and try to improve yourself in that particular business, and at the end, success is sure.
You have so much, I don't know how to put it, the best way to describe what you have inside you. You have this energy that's actually driving you into doing most of all these things combined in one. And you're so relaxed talking about it like you don't even have any problem at all. So if you ask me, I feel you have a lot to contribute to the world in general. So I would like to ask, how do you hope to change the world around you, the environment, through your business?
I first of all introduced myself. I own a football club, and basically my football club is what we do is scouting and recruiting of young players, and
like giving back to the society.
Yes, and on the other way around is more or less like you're trying to take away a lot of youths from the street, try to develop them, try to make them have a better life for themselves, because we all know what our society is now, and the only way we can engage, which even the government are indirectly or directly trying to also do, is to engage the youth in sports. That is the only way you can, that's part of where we can have a better society. And my dream and my hope is to make sure I have or produce a youth that tomorrow I'll be able to point out that no, that boy passed through my football club, that boy passed through my academy, that boy, I know him before in a better way. Because I believe our youth of now are our tomorrow.
Yes.
If we don't do things right, before you know it, the society will be messed. And we can't all wait for government. Government this, government. I don't even believe in that. It's not even in my own idea. I believe in whatever you as a person can contribute to the society in your own little way, or whichever way you can. Just contribute to your quota, and to also to make sure the next man standing or sitting next to you should have a better future.
Wow.
If there is a way you can help.
Viewers at home, we're actually getting deeper. Time is progressing, we're getting deeper. I would like to go on a short break, and when I come back, we'll be looking at few other things that sum up who Mr. Akeem is and what he's all about. So sit back, relax, we'll be right back. see, I'm busy laughing because I'm having so much fun with Mr. Akeem. I never knew it was going to be like this anyway, but I'm happy the way it's working out right now. Mr. Akeem, I want to throw a very funny question, but I know to you it's not funny. As an entrepreneur, combining all your businesses, how do you protect them? As in, how do you defend your businesses, combining all together?
Like I said initially, the most important part in business is working with the right people, having the right staffs, capable staffs, and people you know you can rely and trust on, that even if you're not there, they can always defend or protect your interests, which is one key. Some businesses do fail or fall out of wrong or mismanagement, even if not from the owner, or maybe mostly from the staffs. So I believe I have people who our vision are in line,
We have
the same vision, we have the same goal and all that. Even if, you know, every person in life always wants something that will benefit them, but at least I know I have people who have like 50% of my interest.
I think that's a good percentage.
Yes, 50% of my interest, just to make sure the business keep
Okay, but
keep
you
running.
know that sometimes it's weird, but that's the reality.
Yeah.
Like, what actually gave you this motivation? Because to me, every idea seems right until it's worked on. So, what actually kept you in this your style of business till you are where you are now? Because I believe it's a journey.
Yeah, sure. Basically, let me give a very typical example. I don't know if you know him. His name is Judge Mendes.
Okay.
They call him Super Agent.
Okay.
Yeah, Super Agent. He manages the Cristiano Ronaldo, even Jose Mourinho, the top names in Portuguese football, and so many other world players. You know, he's an inspiration. As in, how will I say, he's a motivator.
Motivating
Yes,
personality.
because he started like as a barman.
Okay.
Yes, he started as a barman, and I have a beach. Yes, I have a beach bar. So, and listening to his story, how he became. When he says, from nothing to something, you know, before you know it, when you talk about not even less than number one super agent in the whole world, his name is reckoned to be with, and he's someone like I always look up to, even though I've not met him in person, and I hope someday I'll meet him.
And you will.
Definitely, that's sure. You know, because his stories always give me like, I'll say ginger. I know I need. Let me keep walking. Yes, let me keep walking. Let me keep walking. Definitely, I will get there. And to God be the glory. The football business hasn't been regretting, even though some people always see it like, oh, this man, why are you wasting your time? Why are you doing this? I'll tell them, I'm doing two things. I'm doing business, and on the other hand, I'm trying to impact a positive life into the youth of the society. It's a business, right? But contrarily, or on the other way, when you look at it properly, we are trying to take the youth off the street, and when a player, assuming sign a professional contract, starts earning big salary, definitely it will better himself, better his family,
friends,
and you know, people around him. At least in one way or the other, we've been able to liberate
particular.
Will I say, I can't say poverty, but we've been able to liberate. You know, so
it's actually an inspiring mentor, and you are in Nigeria.
yeah.
You reside in Lagos.
Yeah.
Okay. And We have viewers out there across the nation. What if I ask you to give just, let me say, a statement, just a statement to summarize all that we've discussed now, I said, to those who are actually watching us out there, how will you summarize everything?
My only word is just keep believing in what you're doing. Yeah, and the most important thing is dedication. You have to, like, in whatever you're doing, you have to be fully dedicated. Like you, my host now. You know, in anything you're doing, you have to be fully dedicated for it to you understand. You know, but if you even if the hard times are coming, don't stop, don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. Because when you give up, they said, I don't know how to say the word, a quitter is someone who quits it.
Can never win.
Yeah, I don't know.
Quitters don't win.
Quitters don't win. Yeah, that's the right word. Winners don't quit. So for you to win, you need to keep pushing hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's actually nice having Mr. Akeem with me here today on Trending Realities with OC. And from me, you know, I'm a positive thinking person. I will always tell you viewers out there, stick to being positive. Just be who you are. Don't try to imitate what you cannot maintain. Because from my own angle, if you try to be someone you are not, when it comes to those hurdles to cross, you are not that person. You can never cross that person's hurdles. So stick to who you are, be who you are, avoid crime, and stay positive. So from me, Osiklu, I say bye for now. I will always see you because realities keep trending. And that's why you're trending realities with OC. So stay blessed and bye for now.